Hey everyone, so this is our second article today about the protests that are going on right now. And I forgot to mention in the other video, but yeah, you guys didn't get this in paper copy. It's just me reading it with you guys. So this one says, people continue to protest. People across the United States continue to protest. Some people around the world are protesting too. They are protesting after the death of George Floyd. George died after a police officer hurt him. People are very sad and angry. George Floyd was an African American man. The police officer is a white man. People say some police are not fair to African Americans. Many people want everyone to be treated fairly. Many people are protesting to tell everyone to be fair. Many people and police want the protest to be peaceful. Some people and police are protesting together. Some people do not want the protest to be peaceful. Some people are burning buildings and looting stores. People are protesting in many U.S. cities. The cities include Minneapolis, Minnesota, Washington, D.C., Los Angeles, California, New York City, New York, Atlanta, Georgia, Louisville, Kentucky, and many more. Some cities have curfews to help people be safe. People are not allowed to go outside during curfew. So let's go back to the first page and just kind of talk a little bit about what we just read. So there's still a lot of protests in the United States where we live, and even in other places around the world, other countries. And they're protesting because of George Floyd. He died after a police officer hurt him, and people are very sad and angry about this. George was an African American man, and the police officer was a white man. And some people think that some police are not fair to African Americans, and they want everyone to be treated fairly. And so the protesters tell people everyone needs to be treated fairly. Many police and people want the protest to be peaceful, but some of them are not that peaceful. So some are peaceful, and the police and the people are protesting together, and some are burning buildings and looting stores. So they're taking things from stores. And there's a lot of them. A lot of protests are going on in the cities, including San Francisco. But the cities that they talk about are listed here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They listed 6, but there are many, many places that are protesting. And because of the protests, some cities have curfews to keep people safe. So that means after a certain time, you shouldn't be outside anymore. San Francisco's curfew for the last couple days have been at 8 o'clock at night. You should not be out after 8 p.m. So let's answer some questions. Number 1, what are people doing to tell everyone to be fair? So what are people doing right now? Are they protesting? Are they reading? Or are they sleeping? They're protesting. Number 2, what do some cities have to help people be safe? Some cities have curfews. Curfews are if you can't be out after a certain time. And last one, number 3, where are people protesting? Cities, oceans, or the moon? They are protesting in cities. Be safe.